Hey, what up? What up? What up, y'all? What's going on? What's going on? What's going down? It is Monday, and we back in the building, man. What's going on, y'all? Hey, listen, real quick before we get started. Boom. When you come into the room, hit a like, share, subscribe for the algorithm. Put a thumbs up if you chilling. Put a one if you at work. Those are the rules. Those are the rules. Nothing crazy, nothing you got to pay for, unless you want to help sponsor the show. There's a ticker going across the bottom with a couple little details. You know what I'm saying? Nothing major. Nothing major. As usual, video sponsored by 95 North Enterprises. Now let's go. Now let's go, y'all. Happy Monday. Hope everybody had a fly weekend. You know how we do on Mondays, man. It'd be a little bit of motivation. Now that it's football season, it's gonna be a lot of NFL, some NCAA recap. We might save the NCAA recap for Sunday before the NFL games start, or I might pick a game or two and then we go, lump that in with the NFL. But we'll see. Though. We'll see. But Monday we always gonna do a little bit of motivation, man, and just kick it with the people. You feel me? But anyway, how y'all doing today? I'm doing good. I'm chilling as usual in the truck. Y'all know how we do. Y'all know how we do there. Y'all know what that's all about. Truck talk. But let's get into a little bit of NFL action, man. It was two games on yesterday. I didn't watch much of the first game, but I did watch the Saints game because I want to see how Spencer Rattler look. I want to see how Spencer Rattler looking, right? And Tyler Shuck. I think that's how you pronounce his last name. So I'm gonna tell you like this: the New Orleans Saints is in big time trouble. What up, y'all? What up? Hey, don't forget, man, when y'all pull up, like, share, subscribe for the algorithm. Put a thumbs up in the chat if you're chilling. Put a one if you at work on lunch break. We gonna get into some NFL action. I want y'all. First of all, instead of saying where y'all watching from, just put y'all team in the chat. Let's do that. But anyway, I think the Saints is in big trouble. For one, the rookie that you drafted, maybe third round, second round, third round, outplayed your starter, outplayed your second year starter, Spencer Rattler. So I don't know what to make it. And they both played bad. Neither one of them played good. Um, Tyler Shook he showed a bit more touch, a bit more awareness out there, and I'll say that. I don't know what that really means in like comparison to the two, but I think the Saints is in trouble because you got Alvin Kamara, right? But if I'm a defensive coordinator, I'm gonna stack the box and make one of those and make them choose between bad quarterbacks. Who they going Who's going to beat me? Which of the two bad quarterbacks is going to beat me? Is going to attempt to beat me anyway? That team is looking different. The defense is getting a little older. Still really good, but that defense is getting a little older, man. And I don't see the playoffs in their future. I don't see the playoffs in their future at all. I don't know how y'all feel about it. I don't know what team y'all like. Y'all know I'm a Steelers fan. Let's talk about them real quick. I feel like we got the steal of the draft with Jack Sawyer. I'm going to say it again. I feel like the Pittsburgh Steelers got the steal of the draft in Jack Sawyer. Listen, he was getting double teamed, chipped at the line of scrimmage in his first preseason game. If that don't tell you all you need to know, what's going on? What's going on, big boss boy? How you doing? Big bass boy. Sorry about that. What's going on? If that don't tell you all you need to know, you chipping a rookie, you double teaming a rookie. If that don't tell you all you need to know, yeah, listen. Do me a favor, y'all. Like, share, subscribe when y'all pull up algorithm. Put a thumb up in the chat if you're chilling. Put a one if you're at work. And then the Steelers look like they're coming out with intentions on running the ball. They look like they're coming out with intentions on running the ball. What's going on, y'all? What's going on? They look like they're coming out with intentions on running. Listen, they got the Steelers in Vegas. And all these sites, DraftKings, FanDuel, MGM.coms, only favored in, I believe, 6 games. They got them favored in only 6 games. We all know that ain't gonna happen with the yeah, but you see that defense though. Let's be real. We got a rookie that they double teaming and chipping a rookie. Come on now. But again, I will say you're right about that. Aaron Rodgers, his best days is past him. They got DK Metcalf to help him, but that's, to me, only gonna work if they can run the ball. Because you already know the Steelers gonna get turnovers. They're gonna put you under pressure on defense, but they got to be able to run the ball. Because I mean, just standing flat-footed and just slinging the ball, Aaron Rodgers still got a gun, but we got to get to him having a comfortable, clean pocket, short down and distance, so the playbook can open up, so it can be like real life options to keep a drive going. He can move, but I don't like him moving a lot. And I do like Will Howard. So with that being said, hopefully, if it start getting ugly or an injury happens, because if Aaron Rodgers get injured, he's done. He's not coming back. If Aaron Rodgers get injured, he's not coming back. So we can say that. See, that's the way I feel. I feel like the defense is good. I feel like the defense is going to be good for about in great support. I feel like the defense would be good for about 6, 7, helping them get 6 or 7 wins, combined with a no turnover, decent run, decent pass game. It's because the defense is a lot different from last year. Defense is a little bit more stacked up, and I don't see a lot of teams being able to run on us like they have the past 3, 4, 5 years. I don't see a lot of running, a lot of high yardage run games going on like it did before 3, 4, 5 years. Um, Cam Hayward, he's training the young cat, teaching him how to be a professional and how to prepare and all this. But I think those young guys is taking over. I think those young guys are taking over. Jack Sawyer is, man, he's gonna be straight up. He's gonna be a straight up terror. Get to learn from Woodley and T.J. Watt. He's gonna be a straight up terror. I do want to talk about Jackson Dart and the New York Giants. If I'm the New York Giants, if I'm the New York Giants, Russell Wilson's out of there. If I'm the New York Giants, Russell Wilson is not making it to week 1. Um, I think his best work done. His best work is done. I had Jackson Dart high on the draft board. I had Jackson Dart really high on the draft board. Um, top 3. Jackson Dart. I had Cam Ward, Shadur Sanders, Jackson Dart. Those are the 3 quarterbacks I had my tops on the draft board. I saw Jackson Dart his sophomore year, and I was like, listen, this kid right here is about to make something happen in the NFL. He can play. He can play ball. He can play ball. He showed it. He played a lot better than Russell Wilson. So honestly, if I'm the Giants, I'm going Jackson Dart and Jameis Winston as my 2 quarterbacks, and I'm doing it early. I'm doing it right now. I'm doing it right now. I'm not waiting for week 1. I'm doing it right now. Let him get his feet wet early. Right. It's over for Russell Wilson. It's a done deal for Russell Wilson. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I mean, that's the thing. People make it seem like it's a big deal that it's over for Russell Wilson. He had a long career. He had a successful career. Super Bowl winner, Super Bowl loser. You know what I'm saying? Multiple appearances. Made a lot of money. He's somebody he'll transition perfectly and instantly to the media. Perfectly and instantly. He got the look. He speaks well. He'll transition early. Him and his wife, they can do some relationship podcast type of shit. He got a lot of Russell Wilson realistically got a lot of avenues he could explore after the game. Right now, you just moving your family around, putting them through whatever because Russell Wilson is not going to be successful starter in the NFL. He's still a starter, to be honest. He's still a starter. But I mean, you got a kid like Jackson Dart. You got a kid like Jackson Dart that's just franchise quarterback in the making, dog. Like you got to let Jackson Dart come in, play immediately. You got to let Shedeur Sanders come in, play immediately, so you can find out what they are or what they're not. You know what I'm saying? You got to let them dudes come in early. Yeah, you got to let them dudes come in and play early to find out what they are, what they're not. Because you're gonna ride that mistake out. Because outside of Shedeur Sanders, it's a high pick, so they getting paid. Their money's guaranteed anyway. So what the fuck you got them sitting for 2 and 3 seasons while you trying to figure something? What you trying to figure out? You already know what Russell Wilson is. Well, you already know what Russell Wilson was. So ain't no figuring out nothing. It's over for Russell Wilson as a successful deep playoff run Super Bowl starter. It's over for Russell Wilson. All that ship has sailed. When it didn't work out in Pittsburgh, you knew it was over. You knew it was over. They and Justin Fields. Justin Fields should have had the job, and realistically, Justin Fields should be there now. Exactly. Dude, exactly. Jackson Dart and Malik Neighbors right now should be putting together a Peyton Manning, Marvin Harrison type deal. You know what I'm saying? Like you got it. You got it right there. Justin Fields and Garrett Wilson. Young, you got it right there. That's it. You got to let them dudes go and see what they can do. Malik Neighbors, you already know what he is. Him and Jackson Dart need to be in this preseason, getting a timing down, building that relationship, because it's gonna be them for the next 10 years. It's gonna be them for the next 10 years. Fields look good with the Jets. You know why? Because the Jets got a run game and the Jets got a short passing game. So stop playing. Sign them long term. Sign them for 4 years right now. And if them 4 years don't produce nothing, guess what? What have you had anyway? What have you had the last 4 years? Nothing. But with Justin Fields and the run game that they got in the short passing game, and then Garrett Wilson, you right now, the Jets is a tight away. The Jets is a tight end and shore up the offensive line, and they're good. They got the coach. You got the coach. Like, listen, man, I don't know what these GMs are doing, man. But you got the coach. You should lock your coach in. Lock your quarterback in, and you all set. You all set. Big market should have 2 teams with at least an outlook on the future. Because you got 2 young quarterbacks, you got 2 young receivers, and Dayball might not be the guy, but I know I feel like Aaron Glenn could be the guy for the Jets. I feel like he could be the guy for the Jets. It still remains to be seen, but he could be the guy for the Jets. He could be the guy for the Jets. Don't forget to support the stream, guys. Like, share, subscribe, trip the algorithm. We are about to start putting the content up back in the podcast space. So we're gonna have to do these things week for week. You know what I'm saying? We got to do these things week for week, starting in the preseason. Starting in the preseason, we got to do these things week for week. Um, like I said, I took a break. I took a little break. I don't know why, but I took a little break from the audio portion. But we coming back now. You know what I'm saying? Had to get a little direction. Um, got down with the iBoxing Hub family because I'm at a lot of boxing events. I'm not a boxing historian um like my recall and all that, but I'm a huge boxing fan, and I'm a pure boxing fan. And the main all the time is I'm gonna always be objective. Now, with that being said, iBoxing Hub on tune in on YouTube to iBoxing Hub Friday night, aka Saturday morning, midnight, for the Dillian White card. We might be on there till 4 in the morning. We might be on there till 4 in the morning. We might be on here on stream till 4 in the morning. Imagine that. Imagine that. We might be on here till 4 in the morning. You feel me? Just imagine that. Bringing we rock with y'all so much, y'all rock with us. Just so we could bring y'all dope content, we gonna be on there for 3-4 hours. You understand? And this is boxing content. And then me personally, gotta get up Saturday. Hopefully the wife ain't got nothing for me to do. Gotta get up Saturday, start watching games, NFL games. So we can do this all over again on Sunday and Monday. Listen, if that right there ain't dedication and putting in work, and we're gonna make it. That's the thing. We're gonna make it. Like I said, I was last week in the DM talking to Rain Bet, talking to Steak, and not Prize. It was another one. I forget the other sports betting site. That'll probably end up being the one that everything ended up working out. But yeah, I was in the DM talking to them, and you know what I'm saying? And it was a two-way conversation. It was a two-way conversation. So with all that being said, something might happen, and it might happen soon. You feel me? 4 a.m. man. Listen, that's the same thing I said. I was man. Listen, I was talking to the commissioner yesterday. I said, listen, 4 a.m. for an old man, and don't forget, I'm been in the truck all day. I said, listen, the broadcast starting at midnight. I said I might could get you to 2. I might could get you to 2 a.m. You feel me? But we gonna get in there, and like I said, it ain't just gonna be me. So it's gonna be like a whole panel. It's the panel, the USA team, iBoxing USA portion, and the iBoxing Hub United Kingdom portion. So it's gonna be like the whole team. I'm new to the team, so it's gonna be like the whole team on, and just having a ball watching the watch party, man. So, all right, man. Hey, appreciate you for pulling up. Do me a favor, like, share, subscribe for the algorithm, and I'll holler at you every day at 12:15 p.m. Have a good one. But yeah, so that's how it, man. And it's crazy because listen to the pod. When you listen to, you're gonna hear live commentary on the pod. I don't know if there's gonna be any editing when it hits to like Spotify and stuff like that, and Apple Music and Google, what is it, Google, whatever it is. But the no disrespect right there, I just can't think of it right now. But it's all gonna be relative, man. It's all gonna be relative. Like I said, we getting back to it. We getting back to it, and that's what it is. Now a little bit of. We gotta throw a little bit of. I guess what we throwing in there. What will we call it? What will we call it? I guess we'll call it news. We'll call it news before we get out of here. You know what I'm saying? We'll call it news before we get out of here. So y'all know, and it got something to do with sports too. So y'all know sports entertainment. Uh, Cam Newton and Gilly the Kid been going back and forth, which I hate, and I've been saying it. Um, and a few other sports pods been going back and forth. I feel like it's about time for it. You know what I'm saying? To take a chill pill, because you got to think about it. So you got people like us, like me, trying to be on the come up. I can't even really call it on the come up, because when they look at what's going on already at the top of the chain, they're gonna say what? Well, if we let more people on, we just gonna have more beef. Like, even though all the drama and the bullshit sells, a sports podcast, I don't really feel like is the place for that. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to say that real quick, because it's a whole bunch. And we talking OGs, Jason Whitlock and Stephen A. Smith. Then we talking Steven Jackson and everybody against Shannon Sharp. Then we talking Gilbert Arenas and Kwame Brown, which been going on for way too long. I feel like they almost got like a bromance that they scared to just squash the bullshit. And you know what I'm saying? Then, like I said, the Gilly and Cam Newton thing. You got Johnny Manziel throwing his coming out of nowhere. But yeah, man, we got to end all that, man. But before I get out of here, I want to talk about Zadarius Smith and Cash Doll, the rapper. Zadarius Smith for Detroit Lions, pass rusher extraordinaire. So I was saying that if I was Zadarius Smith, I wouldn't even get involved in that, because she got 2 young kids with a dude. There's a story that she tells. She told it on Club Shay. She told it somewhere else on the Breakfast Club, or Club Shay Shay. She told it about her baby father got there. You know what I'm saying? And on some defend the house type shit. And he got there. He was letting it go. You know what I'm saying? Like, so They locked in, and they got 2 kids under 4. You know what I'm saying? So that ain't really over with yet. And they always going back and forth online. I didn't like Darius Smith getting into it online, talking about the kids' tuition. We talking about a 2-year-old and a 4-year-old kid tuition, and I think that's what got him out of there. I think that's what got him out of there, really, because it was a week after she said he's a good dude, but they ain't seeing eye to eye on some shit. So either she want to still run around living the rap life, because she's on the high right now. She's popping a little bit right now. So I don't know if she want to just keep running around doing that, or he's trying to tell her to chill, and you know what I'm saying, because season started for him. So I mean, but and we also talking nowadays the women, she's a boss, so to speak. Can't nobody tell her what to do. She ain't the only one with that mentality. So he probably got a the opposite opinion on some of the shit she getting involved in, or she's doing. You know what I'm saying? He probably, and then that kicks in the neck rolling and all that shit. You can't tell me what to do. Blah 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 blah. I've been doing this for this long. I'm older than you. Boom 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 boom. So then she come out with a statement. We going our separate ways. To me, Darius Smith didn't have no kid with her. He dodged a bullet. Because you ain't got no business online going back and forth with her kid's father, for one. And 2, she shouldn't even let the 2 fellas mix. She shouldn't even let them 2 dudes' worlds come together on those stupid stuff. Because suppose it would have worked out. Suppose they would have got married. So now y'all beefing over the kids, and you know what I'm saying? So I just feel like that whole situation, she let it get out of control, and well, she didn't let it get out of control, but she didn't have a conversation beforehand, like, yo, with him now, baby dad over here gonna be there forever. You know what I'm saying? Y'all either chill or I'm gonna just fly solo. You know what I'm saying? It got to get into the Cardi B shit. You know what I'm saying? Braiding your kid's hair like Stephon Diggs. Like, see, that's goofy. You playing with a grown man. I'm gonna just, yeah. But I ain't gonna get too. I'm not gonna get into the downside and what could happen. So, but I'm just saying, like, a lot of these women gotta have more discernment. You gotta know who you dealing with, first of all, and because you already know who you was dealing with. So they just gotta pick, have better discernment with it, you know. But that's the show for today. Check us out on wherever you listen to your podcast at. This is your boy, The Real Mojo. This has been The Real Mojo TV, brought to you by, sponsored by 95 North Enterprises, LLC. Hit the site, check out the merch. I will be putting the link on there. I forgot to do that. I'm gonna put the merch link on there so y'all can go check out the merch. When you go check out the merch, do me a favor. Don't go with intentions on buying nothing. Just go check it out. I guarantee you're gonna like what you see. All right, y'all. Till tomorrow. Peace out.